Hello everyone, welcome back to the Apache Halloween YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to continue the haunt build progress. So in this video we are back in the swamp today, jumping right back in, and we have made some other small changes. Right here you can see this platform. This is going to be the platform for Lethal Lily and the cauldron, the original cauldron, which is now going to be replaced by the cauldroness. That's going to go right here, and then Lethal Lily will go in this corner, and that should look pretty good. And the reason why we have the platform is to keep it out of the laser's point of view, I guess you could say. And then here is the biggest thing so far, is right here we have the 2009 Spirit Halloween hanging banner witch, and this thing is awesome. I found this locally for 50 bucks. It needed some work, but it's all fixed up and it looks awesome up there. So just think, once you walk out right here, you'll see her, and you'll also see Grinning Gertrude right on this deck right here, and then the cauldroness. So just witch heaven, I guess. Here is what it looks like right now without my headlamp on. So as you can see, it looks awesome there. I've got a green light that is currently shining on everything. This green Bluetooth floodlight, I can change the color on that to whatever color I want. I think green looks pretty good. I was debating on like green, blue, or an orange color. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I think the green looks good, but I'm just worried with my green spotlights, like right here, this green spotlight, that won't get drowned out with Gertrude if it's all green. And then with the witch, I added this blue little spotlight. You can kind of see it right there. And that's just shining on the beware in the face mainly, to give it some, make it stand out a little more. And then it flickers, so like it'll flicker in the corner of your eye and be like, what was that, you know? So this thing did have to go under some renovations. I had to re-weld some of the joints. One of the little hooks that keeps the arm out broke off, so I had to re-weld that piece. I used a pegboard hook, cut off the little end piece, and then just welded that on. And then one of the eyes wires were disconnected, so I soldered that back on, and she was working, and she's like good as new. My dad restitched some of the clothing pieces that have ripped off over the years. But yeah, this thing is looking awesome, and I love the location of it. So here's something that is new. We have this material fabric that is looking like Hedges, so it actually does a great job of blocking the wall here. So it's not just a giant wood piece of thing in the whole graveyard area. We have a second piece that we're gonna put down here to double it up, and it goes basically all the way back. I don't really know if it really matters in that back corner, because you're gonna be walking right up against the wall here and you probably won't even recognize it. And then before you know it, you'll be turning up this way and walking up these posts here. And then this little monument base right here is for the cemetery statue. He'll be right here. I said that in other videos. And then you continue your pathway. These chains will be up eventually. And this is a new addition right here. If you've seen older photos, or if you follow my Instagram for a while, you would know maybe that we have a windmill right here. Now this is a new and improved one. This one is actually taken from the original. It was all metal, but this one is wood, and it's now around 2 feet taller. So this thing is absolutely dominating over the farmhouse area here, and I cannot wait to get into this whole section and start decorating this. But we've got some lights up. It's not plugged in currently, but it's getting there slowly. All right, so I'm gonna try to make this fast. It's really windy out here, and I don't have my mic. Anyways, here is the farmhouse area. Got my Sunstar dude right here. I don't even know what his name is. A gothic farmer guy. Got the red on the windmill. I think that looks awesome with this dead skeleton guy right here. This is going to be where Smoldering Zombie is, Barnyard Butcher. Obviously, the light's going to be off, and you can't see any of that stuff that's in there. I added this wagon wheel right here. I do enjoy that a lot, I must say. Random stuff on the ground. Here's Emmeline. Emmeline? I don't know. The wind's really crazy right now, so she's probably getting all tattered up, but she works pretty well actually. And she is awesome right up here because she like comes over the stairwell. Like even when I was just setting it up, I was still scared that she was gonna fall, so I kind of like was ready to catch it. And then here's the biggest thing that we were working on today. It's the mine. So it looks like the spiders have infested the whole mine shaft, which is awesome. So you can see in here these patterns. These are like Christmas lights. You can see the spider webbing is slowly starting to get denser and denser as you progress through. And it looks awesome. Here's the Banshee. She isn't plugged in, but she's just chilling. Right there, you probably can barely see her, but you can see it gets really dense, and it gets also a little claustrophobic in here. It's really a little tight, and then you'll walk out here and then there'll be even more cobwebs here, but I'm gonna hold off on that because I do not want to get them all covered in leaves. So I'm gonna hold off. So it is nighttime now. I brought out darling Dolly. She has her sandbags on. She is looking awesome, just like before, but now she is hooked up to the remote, which is sick. And there she goes. She's low volume because it's laid out. The blue lights are really blinding on her, but she works great. So once they turn the corner here, she will activate via me. And like I said, I'll be standing on the pool deck. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up an animatronic somewhere over here. I think the Howling Werewolf. Make sure his sensor's directing this way, so when he goes off, that lets me know when to turn her on, because I can't really see from the pool deck, unfortunately. That's like the only prop that I can't see. I can tell when the cauldroness would be set off because I can see them leaving the carport area over there. She's the only one that I can't really tell. So this is another part that is new. This is going to be the exorcist hallway. So you walk down and then double back up this way, and the exorcist will be at the end of that hallway. And just to show you, I don't think I'm going to really have any lights in here. It's like pitch black in here, and it's going to be really scary and really tight. This is one of the tighter hallways, and I think that's perfect. It gives some claustrophobic feelings over here. And then here is Hellspawn, looking awesome under the fire and ice red light. Almost tripped into the chain here, but here he is, and that other light's kind of blinding me a little bit. So I'm going to try to back up here. But yeah, like I said, he's also on the remote, so he's on A. His hand keeps catching all this fabric, which is really weird. I don't understand why that's happening just to this hand as well, not the other one. Maybe it's the pose. Maybe it should be posed up a little more. I'll mess with that off camera, but he looks awesome with the red light. Fits him really well. I want to make a little quick thing here. Woke up super early today to get a Franken CED for 50 bucks at a garage sale. And this thing is in a little worse for wear condition, but it is not like not savable. This thing was left in the attic. Okay, so you got some ripping here, and this stuff seems a little cheap. Whatever this is, it's all dry rotting. It's melted to the cardboard. But the important part, the face, still squishy, still awesome. Shows this is a deluxe item. Just shows you that there's got to be difference in quality of latex, because this thing is still soft after being stored in probably a hot attic for many years. So like this thing is Face is pretty good. A little cracking on this side, but it's not like falling apart, which is amazing. This stuff is all destroyed. It was literally melted together. The two pieces were fused on the sides here. You can see really more on this side. This is all gone. And I don't really know what we're gonna do exactly. I think what we're gonna do is like totally renovate it. I don't think that's gonna happen before Halloween this year, so he might just look like this for this year. But next year we want to totally take off all of this and like redo it all. We'll redo some, we'll figure out something. But like use like fake bolts, and I've got some ideas. But he does work, which is awesome. He also has the little spinning motor, and that thing works as well. And all of his lights light up. And let's see if he does it for us. The sensor's right here. It's really rickety and just shaky. You can see it shaking right there a little bit. These lights light up as well. There's 1, 2. Literally awesome. I'm so excited to have him. But I think that just about wraps up this haunt build video. I think this is an awesome end to it, and maybe a segue into our next video, or maybe the next two. I don't know when we're gonna get to the carport area, but he's gonna be in there with the mad scientist, just like they were back in 08. So that would be awesome. But I wanna thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.